we got Clippers and Mavs set for the first round.
which is gorgeous. How nice is it?
Devin.
For sure.
I am scared of that matchup.
If I were a Russell Westbrook Clipper fan, dude, I would be afraid. This team is hotter than ball sack right now, dude.
Now, I'm also in my like fandom arc where it's like I understand where Russ is at in his career, and I understand that there's a chance that the Clippers don't make it out of the first round.
Sure.
I'm not gonna be mad. I mean, if it's a competitive 6 or 7 round or game series and Dallas comes out, I'm not gonna be mad at it. I'm gonna enjoy watching Luka and Kyrie still eat because they've been hot.
I know.
They're
so hot,
and that's
and
what's scaring me.
Good for Kyrie, man. Kyrie has been all business this year. Been a fucking baller.
See, and that's
these guys are balling. I like it.
That's the thing. It's like, bro, it's like it's the same shit where it's like I don't care what size you think the earth is. I don't care what bro, you can hoop. Like I like watching
crazy
you hoop, bro. Like
exactly.
I like watching you hoop. So,
yes.
And the run Dallas has been on.
And maybe Kyrie was right. It is the mayor of New York's fault that Kyrie did not ball out in Brooklyn. Because Kyrie, 3 years later, is fucking the world up right now, dude.
Eating.
He's still eating.
But
we were like, Kyrie's done.
I'm afraid. Dallas is hot.
Very hot.
I mean, a week ago,
but it doesn't mean that y'all can't be hot in a couple weeks, and Dallas might cool off.
A couple weeks. I mean,
next week.
Yeah, but it's coming. We're gonna talk more about some locks or some like teams that are locked in for play-ins or locked in for whatnot. But we're really gonna have our matchups Monday's episode. We'll have, I think,
all matchups.
All matchups will be set by then. But see, the recency bias would say Dallas, but LA, the Clippers are so unpredictable. Like they've had a rocky season.
To me, they're a little bit deeper. They got a second string coming off the bench with Russ. You can throw PG in with Russ. You can throw any of those guys, Harden, any of those guys in with Russ. Now you got another team.
Well, I will say, I do love the fact that I don't know, just to whatever makes Russ seem the most impactful, or whatever makes him the most impactful, if he's coming off the bench after James or PG's they eat, Russ comes in and handles business. I mean, and he said it himself a couple of days ago. He's the best bench player in the league. He's one
by far.
He's got to be one of the best guys you could ask for to come off the bench. Like, I mean,
he's got to be one of the best bench players probably ever. What other MVPs are coming off the bench?
And you can't even call him you can't even put him in that category of
a bench player.
A bench player. It's just like he was able to swallow whatever pride it seemed like he needed to. Or
he's on a team where it would be better if he was on the bench.
Yeah, he makes the team better. Being the sixth man coming off the bench,
but he could easily start.
Easily, and that's the thing. It's like their problem is they have too many stars.
Exactly.
Which is
you got 4 dudes who 6 years ago are all fighting for championships on their own team.
Yeah, and
it's wild.
Could have all been MVPs. Like it's
exactly.
Yeah. But it seems like Kawhi is going to be healthy, and I'll tell you, if Kawhi can stay healthy, if we can keep we like, and I'm gonna stop saying we because godly, I'm not a Clippers fan.
No, but that's a tough one to swallow, dude.
Being I'm not a Clippers fan. I'm not. I'm root for them because my favorite player is on that team, but that is it.
You're a Westbrook fan.
But if the Clippers, they gotta keep. I don't care. I'm not gonna just say like the obvious, like, oh, we just have Kawhi and Luka's face-off game, but you got to keep somebody, to me, like just keep somebody fresh in front of Luka at all times.
Mhm.
And you're not going to be able to contain him,
Mhm.
but limit him. Maybe there's
Try to have him score less than 30 points.
it's something like you got to be able to like I said, I don't know if contain is the word, but limit. Like I said, you keep somebody fresh in his face, and maybe he doesn't get as many good looks as he normally would, or something. It's just to me, you gotta focus in
So
on that.
between the two, I mean, who are you forcing? Like, in an ideal world, you would fucking make sure that Kyrie and Luka are limited. But if you could limit one of them,
If I had to pick one of the two
one
to
guy
make
to
sure
sort
it
of,
was locked down,
yeah,
I mean, Luka's ability to
Luka.
score on all
Yeah.
three levels is. See, okay, here's
Well,
the thing.
Kyrie's ability to score on primarily two levels, but he can shoot.
Kyrie can score on all three levels, but in a different way.
It's a different way.
Like, he could get to the rim.
No. He's the best at his size at getting to the rim ever.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
Him and Russ.
but from
But he's what, 6 foot?
But see, even Russ and Kyrie get to the rim different.
Exactly, it's way different.
Russ is all
He's a power
physicality,
guy.
and Kyrie is the absolute most finesse ever. But I mean, Kyrie can score all three levels.
Yeah, of course. He
But
can shoot. He dropped 48 the other night.
I mean, Luka. I mean,
in OT.
See, my thing is, I don't think you're going to be able to lock down either of them. But
No.
I'm just thinking of okay, my theory of keeping somebody fresh in Luka's face. You can throw more bodies at Luka than you can at Kyrie. Like, there's only so many people that are going to be able to keep up with Kyrie.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're going to keep up with Kyrie, like, hey, good luck. Like,
but again, like, you can try to put everything on Luka, but his game doesn't like revolve around space.
but
Luka doesn't need space to get anything off.
But it's ridiculous how good he is at creating space, Devin.
It is nuts.
Like, it's.
But even if he's doubled, it's like he's not going anywhere. Like, he's not trying to make moves. He's gonna drop a few moves on you and then put it in your mouth.
But that's this thing is like he's gonna find a way to score, so you cannot really contain him. But that's the thing: make every shot he takes be a shot like that.
Exactly.
If you
but yeah,
can.
I would rather force Kyrie to take over a game than Luka going running wild on everybody, dropping a 50 burger.
And that's no hate at Kyrie. Like, that's like.
No. It's the difference in game. Like, Kyrie can still fuck you up.
Same thing with the Clippers. It's like, okay, a bad scenario for Dallas is Kyrie has to take over. It's like, damn, like, we're screwed. Like, I don't think they're thinking that way. So,
no.
I guess the real question is, Devin, and we'll probably predict.
Well, also, don't let one of their bench or don't let one of their supporters get hot. Fucking one of those guys gets hot.
Oh, in Dallas?
Yeah, the Dallas guys. Fucking Exum or whoever. I don't even know. That's a brand new name to me. I'm just gonna keep saying it. But yeah, if one of those boys gets like real hot, it might be scary. But
the real question is, who's winning? Who's winning the series?
7-game series.
Clippers at 4, Mavs at 5.
Y'all are different than baseball, which I think we talked about this last year during the playoffs. It's like baseball, they do a 5-game series. Mm-hmm. They do a wild card, and then a 5-game, and then 2 sevens.
Well, when did the NBA stop doing that? Because the first round was 3 out of 5 at one point.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Back in here.
Well, they're all sevens now.
But
no?
Yeah, but what's the format for MLB right now?
So it's a 3-game wild card, 5-game ALDS, NLDS, and then a 7-game championship series, 7-game World Series. When they expanded the playoffs, it became first round was 5, second round was 7, 7, 7. But then until 03, actually.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay, yeah. So Jordan's whole career.
So yeah, Jordan's entire fucking run. So everybody suck
Yeah.
my dick when they talk about
It
Jordan being their fucking
literally
goat.
80, literally 84, 85. He was
Oh,
drafted. He was out of the league by 02.
oh,
So his entire career.
oh! That refresher just put
Was it 01 or 02 when he retired? I don't know.
that refresher, Devin, just put Mike
What's a refresher?
great Starbucks drink. Speaking of Starbucks,
Oh, those pink things that people like. What are the pink
uh,
lemonade or something, dude?
actually, I don't want to talk about Starbucks. Yeah, still, let's finish. Let's close out on the
All right.
Clippers, Mavs.
Oh,
Mavs, right?
that
So
Starbucks.
I think we're probably going to predict again when we have all of the
When we're
matchups.
set. Yeah, yeah.
But you know what the matchup's going to be. I know you've already been thinking about it. I know you've been like, I know you saw it, and your brain had to have picked a team. Like maybe it's not even who you thought right away, but it's like I mean, I feel like I do that with any matchup. It's like I'm gonna have a pick right away and
Well,
then think about it.
I got what I would want to see. I got no idea what I will see.
See, I don't know if what I want to see and what I will see is the same thing as what you want to see and will see.
No, I think we have completely different
Yeah. So
viewpoints of both.
so you go.
No, dude, I'm embarrassed.
No, what do you want?
No, you're embarrassing me.
What do you want to see? You want to see Dallas win.
You are embarrassing me.
You want to see Dallas win.
This series? Yeah.
That's fine. Do you think Dallas is going to win?
I don't know. I don't know if I think they're going to win or if I want them to win. I kind of want the Clippers to win, but I think Dallas might win. I think that's more of where I'm at. I'm less of like I want the Mavs to win. I'm more of like I think that they'll pull it off.
See, but I'm the same. I think Dallas
Also, when
is.
I was saying that about like what will happen and what I think will happen, also like the entire playoffs.
Oh, well, yeah, no, the entire playoffs is. I mean, there may be disappointments down the road, but
There'll be a lot, but yeah, no. But between these two, I don't know. It's weird. It's a great matchup. I think it's very close. Um,
I will
two,
say,
two wildly different teams.
I would say it's gonna go one of two ways. Either Dallas is gonna continue to be hot, and they're gonna win 4-1, 4-2.
Yeah.
And it might be close games, but it might if they keep playing the way they've been playing, all of March and the beginning, and going into the playoffs, I could see it going that way. I think if the Clippers come out of that series, it's going to be a 7-game, like, I mean, just throwdown. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
just back
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
forth. I think I don't know. I think I just maybe I don't really have a prediction yet, but I know that
Yeah.
that's
Dude.
how I feel like it. Like I said, I think if Dallas wins, it's going to be from the streak they're still on and how hot they are. They're going to just roll that momentum right into the playoffs, 4-1, 4-2. I
And this
think.
is also, I mean, I guess different for you because it's like it's been a while since Russ hasn't had his team. Like well, it's been forever since it's been like, hey, this is Russ's team.
Whoa,
But I mean, I feel like for you, both like the Lakers years, like all the LA
Laker
years,
year.
Laker year, but the LA time seems like it was kind of less about him, but it was more of his fault, especially in LA. It's Russ's fault for how bad they were,
Dude, Russell
which is
Westbrook
retarded.
fans were down
I
tremendously
said a
bad.
bad word. I said a bad
What'd you
word, but
say?
the R word.
I don't care.
All right.
That's fine. I think
Neither do
I
I.
think that I heard
I
somebody.
don't think that's a bad
No, I
word.
heard somebody say. I think that word's back. Like, I think it's back.
It's I don't know. Like I didn't.
It might be
I'm
back.
not. try to defend
It might be.
myself.
You don't have to defend yourself at all. It might be back. Look, it might be back.
I love
No,
those people.
Russell Westbrook fans were definitely
I'm one
down
of them.
bad. They were down bad when Russ was a Laker, but I mean, ever
Yeah,
since he left OKC,
yeah, it's
you
been
had to
weird.
get pretty. I mean, well, actually, I enjoyed his run in Houston. I
Houston
enjoyed
was
his
cool.
run.
DC stunk,
Oh, you sucked
but
my dick. He brought
he
y'all.
did his thing.
He brought y'all a playoff appearance.
Don't yell at me,
He
dude.
averaged a triple double that season.
Don't yell at me, dude. I don't
Bradley
watch.
Beal. Bradley Beal was like 0.1 point away from being the scoring leader that year.
Yeah,
He had a great. That was a great,
no,
great
it was
season
a great year.
for a Wizard. For any Wizards fan, they
That was
cannot.
the last good Wizards year.
They're
That's for sure.
lying if they say they didn't enjoy that season.
Agreed. Very much agreed. I wish that I was like. I'm a Wizards fan. I'm less of like an NBA fan. You know.
Are you a Wizards fan?
I don't know.
I
Honestly, at
feel
this
like you're
point,
more of an NBA fan than a Wizards fan.
I'm going to be completely honest. That's very true. I was
Yeah.
trying to help out my Wizards team.
To be completely
But no,
honest,
the NBA is the only, because everyone else does it, the NBA is the only team where it's like, I can say fuck it to my own city because my
yeah.
team sucks. At the moment, I'm a Zion fan. So right now, I'm a Pelly's fan.
See, but that's the thing. Like, and I also have like, I have like levels of like fandom. Like right now, like I got like the young guys I like. Like I like Ant and Ja.
Yes.
Those are like my young guys.
My
And then
young
you
guys.
got like
Yeah.
the guys in the area of like Jason Tatum, who I've been hyping up for years now, and it's like the clock's kind of ticking on him.
It's like garbage.
And then like I got like my favorite
Like,
players of all time, like Russ and Jimmy, where it's like, you know, at the end
yeah.
of the day, those are the teams I'm gonna like want
Those are the
to
guys you
win.
grew up watching.
Yeah. But there's definitely levels to it. And now that, and I never really had a team. I mean, I came into it obviously just supporting OKC for a very long time. But then once Russ left, it was not hard for me to never support OKC again. Like,
Exactly.
and I knew I was never like.
But I'm gonna be. I mean, honestly, most fans like outside of Utah don't care about like their team. They're watching
Most
like the
people,
Utah Jazz ride hard for the Utah Jazz
they definitely do.
because they kind of have to. Utah rides together no matter what.
I feel
They
like there's
never
certain. I mean, like you got Knicks fans, you got Lakers fans, you got. There's definitely
Sure.
pockets where there's loyal.
There's a
fans.
few,
But
but rarely is it location based like other sports.
But also, I mean, I don't know. Like you ask most people I ask, like, who's your favorite basketball team? It's I'm a blah 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 fan, a player. I'm a player's name. It's same
Someone's
thing.
got a caveat. No one's ever like, yeah. Originally, I was from Houston, and then I moved to Minnesota when I was young, so I'm kind of a Timberwolves fan. It's like, no, you're not. You're not a Timberwolves fan.
well, my dad was a Timberwolves fan, so
it's like, no, he wasn't.
I kind of
like people do that with the NFL.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I lived in New York for a little bit, so I'm a Jets fan, and
people do that. They do, but then basketball.
But no one does that in the NBA.
Yeah,